it'll be regular, but it need to be heard. Like the struggle, a lot of people struggling to meet.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and they don't even know that they're struggling. And the struggle is so real that some people don't even know what they're struggling with ain't real. They've made something. They've made the struggle they've struggled so long that they're still taking where they are now with where they was, and they still feel like what it is now, and it ain't really that. It's just you gotta have some faith right now, bro. Where the world is right now, you got to be. I don't even know how to say it, but you have to be so fortified to be able to handle everything that comes our way, because everything that's coming ain't what it looked like, but it's really to distract you from what you're supposed to see. Yeah, did not know you were recording me, but I thought we were just talking. Understood.
Hey. Steady Conversations. Another episode, man. Episode 6, man. We keep them coming every week, man. And you see how the show started off. It seemed like we're going to be talking about the struggle.
Hey.
And it seemed like a good topic to just start the show off on. But before we start the show off, of course, I'm your host, Larry Keith. And I'm the co-host. And you know, the main eventer, the reason we here. Hey, give it up for my homie Big Steady, man.
Hey, look, it ain't even about me, man. Just hear the words that I say. That's it. That's all.
That's it?
That's it. I promise you.
Man, hey, how was your week? You know I got to get a weekly recap.
Man, the week, man, was very, I guess you could say, lessened. I'm learning a lot.
A lot of pop quizzes?
Yeah. Just to see if I'm really, God checking me in areas to see if I'm really trusting him there. But I ain't realizing he doing it till I've already passed it. And I was like, oh, okay. So yesterday I had this little thing and I was saying, God, I know I can go get me a job right now. We're talking about the struggle. The struggle. Hey, I make it look good. I make it look like everything's great. But when you trust in God, you gotta walk with your head held high. When you walking in His will and trusting Him, you gotta walk with your shoulders straight angled and the head held high, chin up, like they say. Don't ever wear what you got going on your shoulders, because when you do that, you let the devil know, oh, I can get that one right there. Right. I know I want to mess with them a little bit, but when you let it hit you like water on a duck's back, I said, God, I trust you. I ain't gonna get no job because I feel like you want to see if I trust you. And bro, we had church today with Lit. I know you asked me about the week, but I gotta go here because it's gonna make sense. I said, we went up at church and it started with praise and worship, and then I ended saying, ain't no need to worry what the night's gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. When we rolled that, baby. And then I was telling God while I was in the back, I was like, man, I trust you. I ain't even gonna, like, when I hit you with that, when I hit you last night, I was like, hey, send me that. Well, no, wait a minute. It was one of them things where I was desperate, but I ain't really need it. I was just like, man, okay, who can and God was just like, relax, I got you. Today, man, I'm up there. I done told these folk about faith. I done walked faith down. And somebody walk up and just grab my hand and put a substantial amount in there. All I could do was cry. Oh, yeah. I said, cash app notification. I said, I'm like this. I said, you got it. I see it. I said, man, I promise you, I'm talking to him just like this, because it was so real. It wasn't even about the money. It was just about see if I trust him, see if I practice what I preach. He delivered. In the middle of the church, he delivered what I was, what I told him I was going to trust him with.
Right.
Because it's easy for me to go get a job.
Right.
But if I go get a job, am I supposed to have this job?
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to have it? Because what if I take a job and then I miss something that I'm supposed to do?
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I not to cut you off.
No, you make
availability.
Yeah.
That is
for him.
Yeah. Ooh.
For him.
Hey, yeah.
Now he could use me there.
Mm-hmm.
I went for Chick-fil-A. I tried to put in that Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
Not even now. Look, I ain't like just like finna get put out. No,
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah,
but I'm so used to.
We so used to having multiple. Hey.
Now I got time to sit in my thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Time to see like what I need to work on. Cause I wanted Friday night. I just said, I called my girl and I was like, have you ever been just sitting there, knowing that you're sitting here, but you want to go do something just because you're sitting here? Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what? I think I'm supposed to be Steve. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying when I mean, like, if I'm not, sometimes just because the proposition is presented, don't mean you're supposed to take it.
Right.
Because then you can put yourself in an even more, we still don't struggle.
Yeah.
You can put yourself in an even deeper struggle because you went off how you felt and not what God would tell you.
Man.
Okay.
Sit down. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was in the same predicament.
I was about to sing a song. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me. Okay.
But man, I was in the same predicament. You really didn't have nothing to do. And then that was the reason I hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Being in a situation didn't have nothing to do, and then
goddamn. Okay, understood.
If I just would have just
sat out. What is it? Sat down.
So yeah, man. But let's talk about the struggle because there's many forms of struggle.
Yeah.
Most people when they hear struggle, I feel like they instantly think about their pockets, their bank account. Sometimes you can be struggling mentally. I feel like
exactly.
Sometimes you can be doing good money-wise, mentally-wise, but physically.
Yeah, physically you struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally you struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget psychologically you struggle.
Yeah.
Work-related, there could be a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
so much.
It's so much that people look at it so lightly and just think about the dollar. I just use $1 for an example, but it really wasn't about the dollar. It was just about the trust for the dollar. And I was looking for $1. And he gave me more. Hey! Okay.
Yeah, that's the I would say the belief in the faith in it.
Yeah, faith. Yeah, that's
let's go to the people who might struggle with faith. You know, I'm always the type to say, how could we? You know, because I know we have two different points of views. Well, not two different points of views. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
because a bunch of it is how you were raised.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of it is what you saw.
Yeah.
A bunch of it is sometimes faith is hard to see when all you saw was trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like I said earlier, you're still seeing where you were. And you don't know that you got the advantage now to look past, to see where you are, to see what's on the other side, but you can't see it because you're so stuck in what was.
Yeah.
And what was, that's what the struggle is about.
Yeah. Really.
What was and what is.
What is?
What if I fail?
Yeah.
What if it don't work? What if I can't get the house?
Yeah.
What if I can't sell what I got to get the house? Boy, it's crazy.
Yeah. And it seems like with everything, every step you take, you're going to have that faith because it's a new level to everything. It just don't stop right there. And which it kind of goes back to what we always talked about the last show with me, you, and Kenny. We was talking about discipline. Yep. It's like a guideline, really.
You got to have discipline to have faith. Man.
But man, just back to struggling. For the people struggling financially, man, what is a way to revert that to not have struggles?
Well, let's we gotta trust in God too now.
And I brought up money because I know
that be the main thing.
Yeah.
Because people let a dollar hold them down.
Mm-hmm.
When really money is a slave to you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of money making you the slave.
Right.
So I would say how that works is, see, sometimes that second job necessary. Now let me not tell you, trust God, trust God. But sometimes when you know better, you got to do something else to make do with time. Then you can pull yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But with God and faith and money, you just got to keep believing. That's really the key. You got to believe when, man, it's really crazy. Like, my faith that I'm in now, I ain't never really been here.
Yeah.
I talked it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't been here. Like say, for instance, with God, He'll have you, like, you got the bill 140.
Yeah.
And your tithe 140.
Mm. Hold on. You said tithe?
Tithe and offering. Your tithe 140.
Mm-hmm.
Give your tithe to the storehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Give your 10%. That's how that works. If you don't want to give your tithe and offering, you don't do that. That's why I'm blessed. I'm talking about me. Now, my perspective. Now, I'm just how I walk, how I live, and what I've seen.
Yeah.
I'm at a place now that I get that tithe before I pay that bill, because I know my God, when I tell you He supplies all needs,
mm-hmm.
He will. But if you don't believe Him, He won't.
Mm.
And then what really gets people is when they see people living any way they want to, and everything just look like it's good.
Yeah.
Everything happen. They get their new car. I want one too. They get their new house.
Mm-hmm.
I want that too. They get their new, the kids getting all the stuff they need all the time. Guess what? God just got you. Wait, you trust me?
Yeah.
See, if you would listen, God be asking you, do you trust Him?
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost faith. The downfall of faith sometimes is just like it is the downfall for you in Facebook, in social media. You will know you got what you got, but then you will see something on Facebook, social media, and you will allow that thing to discourage you because you don't have that, and that ain't even real. That's a facade,
yeah.
And then now you looking like a fool
uh-huh.
when you could have just stuck with what you had.
Yeah.
So I just use Facebook. A distraction for Facebook is the same way you can be distracted with faith. Like, he'll see the bill,
mm-hmm.
but you won't pay the bill because I'm gonna pay the bill. I pay my tithe later. But no, God ain't gonna never see if you can trust Him.
Mm-hmm.
Now it sounds like I'm lost, but I'm not.
Oh no,
No. I'm using two scenarios at one time.
Yeah.
But people don't realize how it's still
that's how it.
Go ahead, you see. I'm gonna let you
that's how it unfolds. It goes back to the guideline. Man, it's
blueprint.
Man, the blueprint, the walkthrough of every day, every obstacle you overcome. Okay, you was on level 6. Guess what level you on now?
You tell me.
7. And guess what? Guess what? You might not be struggling in this level, you know what I'm saying? It might be something else, you know what I'm saying?
You might remember something from 2nd grade that you needed for 7. But trust me, 9th coming. 9th is coming, and 9th is gonna see if you really, really learn what you're supposed to.
And it's funny because it seems like when we having the conversations, we seem like we not struggling. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm telling you.
It's hard, bro. It's really hard. And like you said, you're saying with trying to get an extra job. Imagine in some people's position, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even got an extra job to get. They need to get the one job.
That's true.
Or being in a position where you got a job and things ain't going well, and that's a different type of struggle. Man, it's so much stuff you can talk about with the struggle, but one thing I do notice when most people struggle, instead of trying to overcome, they revert back to old ways.
That's what it is.
What is that?
Why? So we talking about you asking
when struggle puts its face Whatever the struggle is happening. Instead of trying to overcome it, they revert back to old ways for us who with, well, this is comfortable. You know what I mean?
I think you answered it. It's comfortable.
Why is that, though? I know the definition of comfortable.
No,
but
why is it? Because it's comfortable.
Man.
It's simple. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Because it's comfortable, because to overcome, that's going to take something new out of you. You ain't going to be able to do what you done before to get what you need to get this time, because we know how to get back here and fall back. I'll use an example. I quit drinking. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. What were you drinking?
Which time? Probably, I was drinking gin first. Gin and pineapple soda to chase it down. And the worse it got, the drink faded away.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, please don't try that at home. Don't try it at home.
But yeah, example, you said you was drinking.
Okay. I used to drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm gonna stop drinking because I want to feel peace. I want to love again. Because when you're drinking, you everything numb.
Mm-hmm.
When you're drinking, smoking, all these things are numb. Your mind think that you feeling, but you're really numbing yourself with the pain, and you're not dealing with what you're dealing with. And so when you quit, you like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna do this thing right here. But the first sign of trouble, oh, I need a drink. Oh, I need this drink right here, because this drink gonna help me calm down. This drink gonna calm my nerve. Then when I get a drink, that one drink turned into two. That second drink turned into four. Then next thing you know, I'm face down.
Right.
Throwing up.
Mm-hmm. And
at the end of that, and I done drunk the whole bottle. Guess what? My problem's still there.
Yep.
It's still there. That's why it's easier to. The devil is clever. He knows how to get us. So what he does is he plays us to make us think that, oh, go get that right there. This gonna be it. He talks to us like this. Mm-hmm. It'll be easier if you go and just get this one drink. Cause these folks ain't gonna. They don't understand you. I do. This is the devil, and the devil lies to you in your own voice, and people don't even realize that it's their own voice, and then they wonder why they can't hear God, because God is talking to you in your own voice, but you like the other voice, the other devil, because it agrees with what you really want to do.
All right.
That's why it's hard, because it's easier. It's easier to be booby mouthed. All I got to do is show up. Mm-hmm. But when you John Freak, he finna work out. He gonna eat right. He finna run his 16, 110. He gonna lift all his weight. Everybody can't do that. But it's easy to walk in there and say, "This God get me." All I got to do is show up. Now see who follows that method and see where it takes them. And follow John Freak methods and see where it takes you. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going Freak.
All right.
Because a lot of times when you follow movement, I'm not doing football.
You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing else.
So if that don't help you understand why it's hard, I don't know what else will.
Man, that pretty much on the struggle, and like we could go even. I could go in a situation with me, a struggle that I had used to be, and it'll be like, but yeah, I used to have like relationship problems just all through my life. You know what I'm saying? I was the type of person. I didn't think I had to set boundaries because I felt like if I showed you the right amount of love, that it just should be reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? And
wish I had a whistle.
So yeah, I had struggles with that, you know what I mean? But overcoming obstacles and learning and understanding that you have to set boundaries for your certain needs to be met. I don't struggle that way no more, you know what I mean? And now it's on to a new stage for, like I was saying, relationships. Now it's to the point where family struggles. You know what I mean? Not saying the family struggle, but it's a new level that I'm on and struggling to get better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and one more thing about you said what makes it hard. I gave the analogy, but the real issue is fear.
Yeah.
Again, fear is easier to do what you know versus the fear of if I do this, will it work? So the fear is really the second issue. And then some people just don't care.
Right.
They just like being.
What is the people who don't care? Like
pray for them, leave them there.
Yeah.
Because if I take on their offenses and I'm letting that bother me, handle what I can. control what I can, what I can't, give it to the Lord.
Right.
I can't help, because I'm trying to help you and me, and you don't even care. You helping me sing.
Right.
And some people don't even know that they don't care, but then some do know that they don't care. But your heart's so big, like you just said. Why my heart? If I think I just showed them enough love, they won't backstab me. If I show them enough love, they'll remember how good we were. Man, forget that.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about me, my life. We ain't using nobody else. We using me. Leave these people alone. Cause if they want to come, they gonna come to you. But if they always running away, every time you come and you keep chasing them, you fool.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a quote that it goes for men and women. It said, "I've never seen a woman that ran from the man that she wanted, but yet I still chased her." Stop chasing people that don't want to be caught.
Right.
Because you hurting you.
You said it.
That's a struggle.
Yeah.
In itself. Chasing something that don't want to even be caught, but to throw itself into somebody else's net, and it ain't even worth being caught. You got to let that be. You got to be okay with that. We want to be honest? I chased a man. My father, I chased him. But he couldn't even give me what I wanted. And I chased the man for 35 years till he passed on. And guess what I got out of the chasing?
What?
Tears, resentment, rejection, and an empty reel.
Yeah.
Because nothing was caught. So stop trying to chase. This is a struggle. It's another struggle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything is pretty much an example of a struggle.
Yeah. It's a struggle, man. So that's why you gotta let God lead you in these. When you struggling, man, you gotta be led and not driven, man.
Mm.
Because when you driven, you doing it off your feelings, man, in the moment.
Right.
When you led, you can overcome how you feeling to make the right choice.
Right.
I'm not saying you can't love people. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, be cautious in the moments of adversity when you make the choice. Because the struggle that you're feeling before you make it
tends to be
a catastrophe. Okay.
Since we I feel like we don't have to bring up topics because, like I said, we can just what's the struggle with betrayal?
A struggle with betrayal is
overcoming it.
Forgiveness for one, but you have to really forgive and let go.
Right.
Forgiveness is one thing, but I can forgive you, but I can hold on to what you did.
Is that term forgive and don't forget? Is that
forgive and forget? That's like, to me, it's like a double negative something.
Yeah.
Because if you forgive and forget too soon, you liable to get yourself hurt again.
Yeah.
But when you heal for real, because it takes time. There's no certain time for healing. But when you have healed, you better be cautious, because if they did it before, I'm gonna say something so real. Even in my life in relationships, I fell short, and they still gave me another chance, and another chance. Who am I? To judge somebody to give somebody else another chance?
Right.
But the fact that I got the other chance and they saw change. They didn't just see one day of change. There was change throughout the year. Do we go here, Lord? Do we go here?
Because I'll say this, if you go there, I'm gonna go there with you too.
If you make changes and you change, and the people connected to you don't change, some need to change. Because you ain't doing nothing but carrying around dead weight, getting a workout
right,
for no reason, and you ain't even in the gym.
Right.
Don't let that go.
Over your head.
Yeah. That's one of the ones there. Now, I just want to ask you a question while I'm at this moment. How many of you are carrying dead weight because you love a person? Because it's your family? Because it's your friend? Don't answer that though. I just want to put it in the air for you. Because I've been that guy. To take so much and forget the boundaries. That was a struggle. And with my gift, the struggle for me is trusting. It's hard for me to trust because I hear so much. But then the secondary struggle of my gift is suspicion. But if I'm trusting God, He gonna lead me the right way. I ain't gonna make the same same idiotic moves. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, chess. If I'm being led, God gonna show me which way to go. But if I'm not being led, my emotions gonna have me playing checkers.
Right.
And then now I lose the game, and I still gotta remember what they did, even though God could have gave me the right way out. I hope I answered that.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure this episode, with just in general how we talk, really, and like I said, the topic was struggle. We brought up so many forms of struggling. Not to go off of this topic, but I know you said you wanted to talk about the topic of the Charlie Kirk assassination. I don't know if it was the reaction of it or what your input was on it, but we here, and I've been learning, since it's the key word of the episode, dealing with this is kind of not for me, but I've seen it's a struggle for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a struggle for a lot of people and their perspectives.
Right.
It's a struggle sometimes to have a conversation about this man with certain people, and they want me to hate him. And I don't know.
Right.
That's a struggle.
Right.
Then there's a struggle for somebody to make me want to go against him. And the fact that he laying out, they true. But you get mad if I tell you that it's the truth. That's a struggle.
Yeah.
But what I'm really here for is to tell you, let's pray for his family, because they hurt. They're struggling. Let's pray for his kids. They are struggling right now. They don't have a father no more. And I know what they feel like to never have one, but to lose one from somebody else's struggle in their mind about something that was said that had nothing to really do with them. They just thought that they was big and bold enough to do it. That is a struggle. These kids got to grow up, and they got to see that. That's going to be a struggle for their mind. So with me, all I want to say about this is, to his family, to his kids, I hate it happen. I really do. From a standpoint of y'all losing a father and a husband and a son. The rest, I really ain't got nothing to speak on.
All right.
But I just want to pray for his family, Lord. Give him the strength during this time. They buried him today. They laid him to rest today. Give him strength and give him the understanding, God, to push through and let them know that, this might be a tough one, I would say, but death happens in life. It don't happen to it. Even though somebody did it, death does not happen to life. It happens in life. And God, you got to get them the strength to be able to, withstand this every day. For the rest of their life, they're going to think about this because it's never going to go away in history.
True. But the thing to that, I won't counter to it, but everything you just said is totally true. But the aftermath of it is some of his following or his followers kind of believe in a different route. And is more so on the aggressive side, you know what I mean? there's jealousy because I guess at baseball games and sporting events they're taking a moment of silence. He gets a day next year. Well, going forward, he's getting a day. So it's like I get what you're saying, but then there's that, like I said, the next level.
I pray for his family.
Yeah,
they lost their father.
Yeah,
their husband. The other stuff I'm not speaking on that.
Yeah.
Some stuff he said was outlandish.
Yeah.
Some stuff he said he had facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying about that. But you're not gonna make me hate nobody.
Exactly.
I can't hate anybody.
And that's the point.
In that case, I hate my cousins, my family members, my school teachers, my co-hosts, the lady. I hate everybody. No, you can't. You got. Faith is loving unconditional, even when people don't even deserve to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord Jesus, I don't know how I can make this work, but I'm about to say it. This is going to be rough. It's going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Robert Kelly had the problem. But we listen to R. Kelly music. Charlie Kirk was a man. Charlie Kirk was a man that was driven. But when he was behind the camera, the lens, that's when he talked crazy. Both of them have their own space for you to have your objectives, your opinions, and your own thoughts. But at the end of the day, they both me, and one don't get a pass and the other one do. Why is it? And I won't say why on the other issue because I don't want to talk about that. But it's just the principle. You got to be the same in every situation.
Yeah, true.
The man, not the actions. Beautiful music, actions terrible. Could be a good dude. Actions terrible. See where it got him. See where it actually got him. Actions and actions, no matter who it is, can get you in some places you don't want to be.
And that's the struggle.
That's the struggle. That's the struggle right there. Thank you for bringing that back in, because I did not want to go farther there.
I didn't want to go down there. Right?
Yeah, I didn't want to go because when I go, I'm going.
Mr. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But man, besides that, man, what else has been going on?
Oh, just seeing the work that feel like, now I'm talking about my personal life, the steadfastness, hearing and people coming out, telling me they appreciate it, they listen, they see it. I don't do this for numbers or what's God do it to say soul change lives and give people a different perspective so they can see something different. But to see it now versus the 5 years where it felt like I was just doing it for no reason, that's why it's easier to go backwards, because it seemed like there's no progress.
Right.
But to see this, to like the conversation we had before the cameras came on, to be able to reach out and be like, yeah, y'all around the right people now. That's in the past. Look over that, because I know you, and I know you, and I know y'all are gonna be just like this, straight like that. That's a steadfast moment, because that could have went left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just seeing the fruits of actually walking out the faith, the pain, the sacrifices, and just letting go and letting God.
Yeah, I've been doing that, and like I said,
it looked different for everybody.
Like I said, you might be on level 48, and I might be on level 12, but it's still escalating, if that makes sense. Especially with the news I got, can't speak on it, but it just, like I said, it brings a whole new type of struggle. But it's a good struggle. And
Lord said it's a blessing,
man. And so I'm happy. It was college football weekend. I really thought Ole Miss was gonna lose.
You thought so?
I mean, I seen a couple of the athletes buying Black and Miles at the Double Quick, and I was like, yeah, it's over with. But
what's the difference between them buying blacks and y'all them buying?
Oh, what's the difference? Hey, you got $1 million, brother. Hey, that's the difference.
You right.
But nah, it was just a joke. But nah, I really thought, because last year Tulane gave him a run for their money. But that second string quarterback.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Don't put no string on. He's a quarterback.
Yeah. The only reason I bring that up was because I don't know if this is true. And I don't know if you'll speak on this topic, but I should have checked the facts on it, but I seen something on Facebook, and I seen it on other platforms too, where they were kind of feeling a certain type of way because Austin Simmons didn't want to wear the pride patch on his uniform. He basically said he would sit out. And now people are kind of not in the uproar, but it's mad. But it's not the type of reaction you think it would be. It was more so the Ole Miss following. It's like, yeah, that's right.